So you're in Port Orchard. You spend your time working on the farm at Delilah's.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing Olympic Force for the indoor. You play at the sports center a couple times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Is this where you're at right now and how your life is? Is this anything that you could have imagined before you came here, or is it short of what you hoped for, or like compare it to when Delilah first talked to you about coming to America and working for her on the farm. What did you picture compared to the way your life is now? You're happy now, but you were happy before you left as well. Is it an easy thing to look back and say, this was following through and going through with this ended up being one of the best decisions I feel like I could have made, or is there a part of you that looks back and says, I wonder if I hadn't made that move where I would be now?
That's a good question. Right now I'm very happy. Of course, like I said, life is all about challenges. It comes with different. I was happier in Africa, but moving here is a different change environment and different culture and different people. The lifestyle is totally different. Here when you do a thumbs up, it means good job. In Africa, it means the F word. So people keep giving me thumbs up when I moved here. I kind of felt like, why are you giving me the thumbs up? What did I do to you? But if I have to look back and say looking at if this move was the best option coming here, yeah. Is this how I picture America to be right now? Yeah. Not when I moved here. When I moved here, I wasn't picturing because everybody was so into themselves that everybody was into their own little world. You can go to your friend's house without them inviting you or without you letting them know. So it was kind of something. It was totally different in Africa. You can just walk to your friend without even calling him and letting him know. You just show up. It doesn't matter what time of the day. But here it was totally different. But now it all makes sense. I feel like I've adopted a lot of the American culture, even though I still have my African culture. But I like the American culture right now because certain things really make sense. Than before they didn't make sense to me, but now they do make sense.
So, last question. How many times have you been back since you moved here and back home? And when you go back, what's that experience like? Is it like, does it feel like you're on vacation visiting someplace, or does it feel like you're going back home? Because you've been here for what, almost 2 years now?
3 years.
3 years. So now that you're in a flow here, when you go back home, because I know you've gone at least once, what was that experience like? How did it feel, and what was it like being able to see the people that you knew before you left?
Coming to the state, for instance, it happened really quick. Even though I waited for 6 years, and when it happened like that, really fast. I got a call to go to the embassy on Wednesday, and then I got the visa on Thursday. I flew out on Friday, so it happened really fast. Never had a chance to say goodbye to anybody or anything. But being here for 3 years and going back, I was really excited. Because I felt like I still had my apartment, my dog, all my stuff was in my apartment. Because all I had with me when I was coming here was probably the stuff that I was wearing. So going back was really exciting until I got home, and I felt like, wow, everybody tried to rip me off, thinking I'm this, all American. I have millions of dollars. thinking I'm from America. Because Africans have this different mindset. They feel like if you're in the state, that means you're rich. If you fly to America, you're rich automatically. But it's not like that. It's not like that. When I went home, I tried to explain to them like, you know, every day I have to work. I have to get up every morning, regardless rain or shine. I have to get up and work. So it's not like I'm getting the money for free. Nobody gives anybody money for free in America. No, you gotta work. So going back was exciting. I've never given my dad a hug ever. He's frowned upon. But being American, learning the culture of hugs and stuff and kisses and loved it. So I went home. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give my dad a hug since I've never given him a hug ever. So I went home and gave my dad a hug and a kiss on the cheek. He looked at me weird. It's like, what did America do to you? Why are you giving me all hugs and kisses? Like, he looked at me if I was, like, so the whole conversation, I was talking to my dad the whole time. He couldn't look at me in the eyes because he felt shy because I gave him a hug, But the climate was a big because I got spoiled of the American weather. The Washington weather was really nice. Going back, it was really, really hot. Didn't expect it. My friends called me, thought I was bigger than I was, which was cool, But, and they kind of, put you in a position. They kind of, everybody was looking you like you're the president, like you're this superior human being. But I try to explain to them like, hey, I'm the same regular guy. It's just America. I'm the same guy that left a couple of years ago. You don't have to treat me different. I'm not gonna treat you different. I'm the same dude. I've never changed. It's just that I've just traveled, but that's it. I'm the same guy. So, but going back, it was fun. It's nice to see my family, see my twin brother. It was nice. It's a good experience.